Good morning. Welcome to Morning Walk with Monica. This is your host, Monica Body, and this is where we come together at least once a week to consider things that will support us on our wellness journeys as we strive to be of service in the world through our businesses, and also in any way that you strive to be of service. So this morning, what is on tap? Well, when I woke up this morning, I actually woke up to a set of instructions, if you will, to an answer. I actually heard it, okay? And it was in response to something that I've been struggling over the past few days, an answer that I had been seeking for the past few days, and also striving not to eat in response to, actually. But yeah, so I woke up to that guidance. And as I was coming out here this morning for the walk, I thought about that. You know, how do people access their knowing? How do they access their guidance that tells them what is in fact the correct step for them? Right? How do you know what is the right way for you? And, bottom line, it comes down to what place does guidance have on your path? And so today I'm talking more about business than specific physical health, but it all comes down to wellness, yes? So yeah, how do you tap into your guidance? Now, when you go into business, and I deal with service professionals striving to launch something online, the first thing is, well, what are the things I could do online, right? How could I leverage this in order to support where I want to go? And this is assuming that they know or have some idea about where they want to go. And then, even with the idea of what's possible, okay, or if you spend enough time online and you see all kinds of things that people are doing, that still doesn't answer the question, what is the right thing for you? Right? So how do you access your guidance? I believe that people run to others a little bit too quickly on this. There are some people who expect that other people are going to have their answers simply because they've had the experience of finding their own answers, right? And this is what happens a lot with people who seek coaches. They put all the power, or give all the power, or assume that all of the authority is with the coach, rather than understanding that the answer is going to come from inside them. And the point of any outside support you acquire is to help you to tap into that, knowing that is in there, that for one reason or another, you need support in accessing. Okay? I've seen people who, literally have bought all kinds of coaching programs and home study programs and from the best, okay? And yet are still as stuck today as they were to begin with. And it's not until they actually gave themselves a little bit of time and a little bit of space and explored just other things that called to them that they began to find their answers. So again, how do you find your guidance on your journey? So I told you that one of the things that happens to me is that I wake up with answers. I wake up in the guidance. But that's not the only way. I have found that getting in motion is incredibly important. And it's like I keep forgetting this. And then when I remember it, it's like, why didn't I just do this from the beginning? And so for me, that means getting out from behind that computer, going for a walk, getting out from behind that computer and doing the laundry, getting out from behind the computer and just engaging some kind of motion and exercise my power, my skill, and all of that in some other area where it comes with absolute ease. And I can relax and enjoy. And that frees the mind, yes? So, what works for you? That's the question. Is it reading and then you see an idea that sparks the answer? That's another way for me. Is it calling someone and just talking it out? And in the midst of doing that, something comes out of your mouth that is witnessed by this other person that ends up being your answer. There are X many ways. So whatever it is for you, already in your life, so it will be in your business. There is, of course, a time and a place, a reason and a wisdom for consulting those who are already several steps ahead of you in terms of manifesting whatever it is, right? But don't forget that you have the inner authority, right? That the answers are going to come from you, okay? Knowing how to put up a site or how to do a teleclass or how to craft your spiel, right, for the greatest conversion is by no means the same as understanding what the substance is supposed to be in the first place. Yes? And that's where your guidance comes into play. And can also come into play in the how. Yeah, so I'm not going to belabor the point. Just want to give you that food for thought. And thanks for walking with me and hearing me huff and puff. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. So take care of yourself, take care of you. And until next time, God willing, peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum.